How can signatures be made up? This controversy we debated yesterday on the news. I had different points of view. Yesterday on the news, we were debating the ethics of writing to Barack Obama, the ethics of beseeching/begging Barack Obama not to give Modi a visa. But today we are on another subject, that how can these letters be fake/forged? 9 MPs write, say we did not sign this. Then was this a cut and paste job? Implications are serious. Let me say this right on top of Newshour tonight. The implications are extremely serious if the letters were forged. On the debate tonight, Shantaram Naik of the Congress party, he has signed. He's part of the 65 MPs. He does not deny signing. Shantaram Naik, you don't deny signing, I think. And your sign is number 17 on this list. And also with us is Ananda Bhaskar Rapolu from Hyderabad. Mr. Rapolu, can you hear me? Arnab here. Mr. Rapolu says he has not signed, though his name and signature is mentioned in number 20. Now this is very interesting. We also have G.N. Ratanpuri, who's a member of Parliament of the National Conference. He says, I have signed. I'm not denying I have not signed. And his sign is at number 7. His signature is there. He's not denying it. So we have 2 MPs who admit signing, 1 MP who says, I never signed, therefore his signature is forged. Suresh Prabhu is very angry about this. Former cabinet minister from the Shiva Sena in the NDA government, former environment minister of India. Suresh Prabhu, welcome. Thank you for joining us. You know, Piyush Goyal, national treasurer, member of parliament of the BJP in the Rajya Sabha. Syed Aziz Pasha is with us. Mr. Pasha, good evening. Mr. Pasha, you yourself, now let me start with you, because you are in the most interesting situation. For our viewers, Mr. Pasha is a member of the National Executive of the CPI, and he says he has seen Sitaram Yechuri sign the letter. I spoke to Sitaram Yechuri earlier today, and Mr. Pasha, he says he's not signed any such letter. So who's lying? You are lying or Sitaram Yechuri is lying? Let's start with you.
Oh, I didn't say, sorry to say that, I never said that Mr.
Yeah.
I never said that Sitaram Yechuri signed in my presence.
Okay.
See, he might have signed. Somebody told me that Sitaram Yechuri has also signed. That was the news given to me. But I was not there at the time.
Mr. Pasha, you have been quoted as saying, I remember vaguely Sitaram Yechuri also signed it. But today when he is refuting, I have to think whether my memory is correct. How does your memory change in 12 hours?
No, I didn't say that he signed in my presence. I only said that the persons who took my signature, they told me that Mr. Sitaram Yechuri has also signed it. I don't know how far that is correct.
Now we have 2 MPs of the Congress party. 1 MP of the Rajya Sabha, Ananda Bhaskar Rapolu, right? And we have another MP of the Rajya Sabha, Shantaram Naik. First, Mr. Rapolu, you did not sign the letter. Have you signed the letter, Mr. Rapolu?
There is no necessity for us of Indian National Congress to send such type of communication to foreign country head. And first of all, we are not at all to make out such appeals to anybody else, and it is not going to have any great thing that if he is to get any visa.
No, I'm going to hold this up. I don't know if there's a television set near you. I'm going to hold up your signature. If the camera comes closer, viewers, this is the biggest political mystery tonight in the country. A letter has been written against Narendra Modi to say don't give him a visa, and the letter has gone to Obama. Where my pen is number 20, you would see the name of Ananda Bhaskar Rapolu with the signature. Mr. Rapolu, is this your signature? Let's go close. Let's go close. Let's go close, please. Mr. Rapolu, is this your signature?
Yeah, that shall be mine. That shall be mine. How come that paper has reached and affixed to the letter that has been addressed to Obama?
No. My God. Then you are talking of forgery. No, this is your letter. So somebody forged your letter? Your signature?
That is how I sign, but I never interacted with Adib ji about this. He has never talked to me about his intention to write to...
This is Mr. Apollo, 1 minute. Let me explain to viewers what is happening. In case you did not watch the news hour yesterday, last evening, ladies and gentlemen, on the news hour, I debated the ethics of whether 65 Indian MPs should write to Obama and not to their own government on the issue of Modi not getting a visa. Today, I find 9 of these MPs are saying this is not our letter. In other words, there were forged letters sent to the US president on letterheads. Look at the letterhead. It's an MP letterhead. Mr. Piyush Goyal, you recognize it?
Yes, I have it.
This is you have a letterhead like this as well?
Absolutely.
And the letter, Mr. Rapolu, let me inform you, the letter says don't give Modi a visa. So it's a forgery. Have we got a forgery on television tonight in your view?
Indian National Congress, Arnab ji, Mr. Arnab.
Yes.
There is no necessity for Indian National Congress or its members or even members of parliament belonging to Indian National Congress to address to US President about a visa to an individual. What is the great thing that an individual going US and doing there is not going to have a mandate from US?
But that's not, that's another issue. The issue today is that
asking US administration.
Issue today is that there are 9 forged signatures by members of parliament. 9 signatures of MPs have been forged. Isn't this serious? Let's get Piyush Goyal into the debate. What is the implication of this?
I think
forgery is a crime.
I think, Arnab, of course, forgery is a very, very serious crime in India. But there is a very much deeper issue involved. These are signatures of members of parliament. They are the custodians of India's integrity, security, and national policy. Tomorrow, such forgeries, if they are allowed to happen, and at the end, there are, after all, 65 MPs.
Yes.
Some of them claim to have actually signed it.
Yes.
So that means they are aware of the forgery.
Yes.
Of the others.
Yes.
So this seems to be a very, very deep-rooted conspiracy against the very integrity and security of India. And I'm sure everybody is aware, all these MPs are aware. That
are you alleging conspiracy?
That never...
Are you alleging conspiracy?
I'm alleging conspiracy because there are some who claim they have signed, and then in between there are others who claim they have not signed.
There are 2 people who say they have signed.
So people are aware of the forgery. Yeah. Others are aware of the forgery.
You are putting... Well, that's serious. Now,
course,
Mr. Shantaram Naik and Mr. Ratan Puri.
Yeah.
Piyush Goyal of the BJP is claiming that 9 MPs have been fooled or their signatures have been forged. And he's saying maybe some of the others are aware of this forgery. Were you aware of this forgery? Or any such forgery?
I am not aware of this. See, I can't say whether it is forgery. I can only say that I have signed this letter. I have signed my name, first written in capital letters, and then the signature I have put. I recognize both my name, which is written in capital letter, and also signature. And therefore, I am saying that I have signed this duly.
No, there are serious questions over the authenticity of the letter. Now, Mr. Ratan Puri, there are questions over the authenticity of the letter. 9 MPs, including Sitaram Yechuri, have claimed they did not sign the letter. In fact, Yechuri alleged it is a cut and paste job.
Oh, jeez.
He says it's a cut and paste jobs. There are claims by 9 MPs they did not sign the letter. Mr. Ratan Puri, did you try and establish the authenticity of the document at the time you signed the letter? At the time it was being sent to the White House?
I read the whole, yes. I read the document fully. And I have gone through the document again. I have a copy of the letter with me. It has been sent to me by Mr. Adib today. And I remember every word of it. I have signed it. I have written my name in capital letters. And I don't find anything beseeching or begging in it. There are, we have said, we urge upon you sincerely at one place, respectfully at other place, and at third place we have said we want to express our concern. I don't know as much English as everybody else must be knowing on the panel, but
no,
I don't
you have
think
said
it is
don't give Modi a
beseeching or
visa.
begging. We urge upon, yes.
Arnab, just want to raise an issue of
now
propriety.
listen to me, please. Hear me.
Okay.
Yes. Hear me. Please hear me. You have not used words alleged. When you say, Mr. Arnab Goswami, when you say, oh God, this is forgery, please say this is alleged forgery. Somebody alleged it is forgery. It has to be established whether it is forgery or not. You can't say. And
They
now
have not
somebody-
written it. It is alleged in the letter.
One second,
There is no alleged.
we are
Due
asking,
respect, he
no,
is
I
now-
repeat,
he is now
we are
inventing a
asking
conspiracy.
tonight, no,
He
one
is
second,
inventing a conspiracy.
I have no reason to disbelieve
Yes.
Sitaram Yechuri and the other MPs. I have no reason to disbelieve you.
And whereas,
all I'm saying
whereas
is,
they have not written, it is alleged that Modi presided over. They have made all allegations without any courtesy. They have in fact bypassed the judicial process in India. They choose to stand as judge and juror
We have not bypassed.
and pass
Please,
judgment
please,
without
please.
anybody
I have
ever
not
having proven
interrupted you.
anything to this
I have
effect.
heard-
Where is
I
the
have
alleged over
heard-
here?
I have heard all the persons on panel. Please let me complete. We have not bypassed judicial process of our country. It was reported that Robert Blake, Assistant Secretary of State, United States, he had said somewhere that Mr. Modi can apply afresh for visa. We expressed our concern and we have told that the reasons for which a visa was denied to Mr. Modi, the reasons are there today even.
so you have allegiance to the Indian Constitution or allegiance to the American President?
Yes.
And
Let
to
us
the
be very
judiciary.
clear.
What is their view on the judiciary?
No, one second. Because when you become an MP, one second, Mr. Ratanpuri, we are on a very serious issue here tonight. And I said it, the gravity of the issue is very important because there is a question of privilege which is being raised here. As far as I am aware, and I get Suresh Prabhu in, when you take an oath as a member of parliament.
I understand my duties and my privileges. Don't try to frighten me.
No, I have no interest in frightening you. All I'm telling you today is that
just tell me.
all I'm telling you today is that when you are affirmed as a member of parliament,
why do I violate the Constitution of India?
You are a member of parliament in the Parliament of India, and as a MP in the Parliament of India, you have sworn to bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of India as by law established, and to uphold the sovereignty and integrity of India as faithfully discharge the duty upon which you are about to enter.
Why do I violate my oath?
Then
why do I violate my oath?
Because if you want to make such a plea,
And allegations. Without
calling them allegations. Because the stated position of the Prime Minister of India, 1 minute, sir. The stated position of the Prime Minister of your country, India, is that this is a matter of concern, a point of principle that Modi has been denied a visa. You are using a MP letterhead. You are not writing in your personal capacity. I'm sorry. You are writing in your personal capacity. You are writing as an MP.
No.
You are writing as an MP.
Yes, I am writing.
You are writing as an MP.
Yes,
So you are using your position as a member of India's parliament to lobby.
What is wrong in it? What's wrong in it?
Bypassing your own government.
No.
Bypassing your own government.
Listen to me. There are many things which Prime Minister of India writes.
Contradicting your
Mr.
government's
Modi
own
makes
position.
fun of that.
Contradicting your government's
Mr. Modi
position.
makes a fun of what the Prime Minister says day in and day
Well,
out.
I go back.
Doesn't
I
Mr.
go
Modi
back to
violate the Constitution then?
Well, let's go to both issues. Suresh Prabhu, you've been a former minister and a leader of the opposition. There are two issues here, Mr. Prabhu. One is the question of the alleged forgery, right? And the second question is whether this letter should have been written at all. Do you think the question of the forgery can be completely discounted? Alleged forgery, and I'm saying underlining alleged forgery, alleged cut and paste job. Do you think that can be ignored?
See, this is a very, very serious matter. Number one, we are all members of parliament in India who write a letter against an elected chief minister of India. We have been elected to the parliament through the same process whereby he is elected to as a chief minister, and he has been there for 3 consecutive terms as the chief minister of a state elected. No party has ever challenged his election. So he has been properly elected under the eyes of and care of the Constitution of India and also under the supervision of the Election Commission. And then a member of parliament is supposed to protect rights of all the citizens of India. He is not only a citizen, but he is also chief minister. You write a letter to whom? To a president of a foreign country.
He is not supposed to protect the rights of
and what are you saying?
his voters.
You say deny visa. So getting visa is an inherent right of every citizen. And now you are saying that what are you saying? What precedent you are setting? So you are telling another country deny visa to our own citizens. We are fighting that our citizens cannot go to US for work, for IT, which say there's $70 billion back home. And therefore our Prime Minister, everybody goes and takes a position in the United States that denial of visa amounts to discrimination. And what are we telling US to do? Discriminate. Against whom? Against an elected official in India. That's number one. Number two, some of the people who are written in this letter, whose names feature there, they have always been saying that the US is the biggest butcher. They have used some of these people or their representatives or the parties have used such language, saying that they have butchered, United States have butchered people all over the world, and United States has actually violated all the human rights. So these same people are writing to them. Are they saying that they have given a clean sheet to United States on this matter?